Hello, welcome to the 7th video of this series based on questions you've asked. This time it's a little different because I decided to answer a very important situation that I get in most emails. And it happened to me when I received this letter from a friend, and she said, "Burt, what do you do when you see a friend in pain and you know that her pain comes directly from her own resisting in life instead of trusting life? So what do you do, Burt?" Well, and I thought, what an idea to actually cover that issue, because all pain is created by oneself. And the reason I call this video Secret Fear is because most people have this fear, but they do not realize what is creating it. You see, when I wrote the book, 4 Unknown Facts of Reality, I learned so much from it. And I found that what we call emptiness, which is love, of course, is that we are seeking it all the time. We are wanting it. The dating services now are becoming very rich people holding this type of business, because most people are lonely who are single. And this need not be. But the key is, why is it that people who are seeking love, who want to be loved and want to love, are suffering the most? Because, my friend, this is the secret. And the secret is this, that when you seek love, all pain, all suffering starts from it. If you don't seek love, then you seek power and control as a substitute, which of course takes on a different kind of suffering. So let's go into this. Here are some emails that I've had, and I just put down major points here. You know, like someone asked, I really don't know how to live without suffering and bad feelings. Can you please help me? Just bear with me, okay? This is all spontaneous. I feel powerless to face my parents. I am helpless and feel useless. And they suffer a lot because of me. I was abused when I was a child, and I'm often afraid of being taken advantage of. Anyway, so this goes on and on and on, and I don't want to keep on. You get the idea, okay? It's a victim mentality. But why do we have it? Why is it so prevalent? So incredible. That's why I call it the secret. The secret fear. When I wrote the book, The 4 Unknown Facts of Reality, it taught me a whole new way of looking at life and love. And one of them is this, that love is all we ever want, is all we ever seek, and all we are. And our home is made of unconditional love, infinite intelligence. But the key is, which creates our secret fear, is that we seek it and want it. And that is the paradox, and that is the kick in the pants. The moment you seek love, you're telling yourself subconsciously, I don't have it. Love is not something you have. Love is what you are. Okay, and this is most important. So today we're going to discuss something different, and it's called tough love. And it is tough love, when you're willing to face it, that will bring the true awakened love of yourself. Because unless you learn to love you, your true nature, that is, you're a human being, you're a being playing the human role, to love your being most of all, unless you have that, you'll never be happy. You'll never be fulfilled. You'll never even be successful, except in the words. So the truth of the matter is that we need tough love. Now, what is tough love? Tough love means having the courage to face the truth. Tough love means that you stop resisting the very thing you want most and look at it full face. Now, there are two laws of tough love which are absolutely imperative. One is that nothing happens by chance. Whatever you're going through, you need to go through it because you created it, one way or another. Okay? So, there are no accidents in life. That is the first law. The second law is this, and very few people know about this, but please do not take my word for it, research it, be totally open to this possibility, that you created the script of your life, this life that you're living now, before you were born. Everything that is happening to you is something that you needed to learn, but now you're resisting it. And then you wonder why you're suffering. So tough love is facing these two laws. One, nothing happens by chance. There are no accidents. And two, is that the script is already written. And this is called in the Course of Miracles. And incidentally, when we talk about unconditional love, we're talking about tough love. Because you are going to love yourself no matter what you feel people think about you. It doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, I recall a statement made by Osho and Bashar, which they both made the same thing, and they said, only being matters, circumstances don't matter. So no matter what circumstances are you're living under, they don't matter. What matters is the being. Do you love the being? If you don't, not only you're not happy, but the more you deny it, the more you resist it, the more you're not open to it, the more you will suffer needlessly. Because love is not to suffer. Love is to love. And love is not something to gain. It's not something that you're going to get from someone. Love is the very nature of being itself. Right now you are breathing, living. Your very soul is made of love. So, let me tell you what I learned in my writing the book, 4 Unknown Facts of Reality. First, there is only love, which is unconditional, and it's infinite intelligence. We call it God. It is the light of being. It is the eternal, infinite nature. And that's it. That is the truth. It's not something you're going to gain. It's not something you're going to... It is who you are already this moment. It is your very being right now. You're a human being. 2, what I learned, is that all pain, all suffering on earth is because we do not love who we are. So we are denying the very truth of our being. And then wonder why we suffer, and that's why I call it secret fear. And that was quite something, because I saw it so clearly, and I learned more in writing that book in those 10 days than the previous years that I've searched and found. Number 3, unknown fact, is that everything is unconditional love. All truth is unconditional love. And unconditional love is tough love. It is no namby-bamby, whatever you call it, love. It is not being sweet and being loving. It's not something you assume. Because you see, most of the people that have written these letters, they all tell me, and it's true, they all tell me, but Burt, I am loving. I am full of love. I am loving people. No, you are not. This is where tough love is coming in, and I do love you, and that's why I'm saying it. And this is something I learned about myself too, is that when we are loving others, most of the time, we are loving them because that we want that love returned. And therefore, you're bound for disappointment. And it's an ulterior motive, and you will always be unhappy. We feel that we are going to find someone who will love us forever. Oh, what a dream! What a dream! You're asking for it. No, you cannot find someone who will love you forever. You will find someone that you're compatible with, who's willing to give you his or her love only because you are willing to do the same. And so you come already loving yourself, respecting yourself. Then you meet someone who's exactly like you. And then you complete it. Love is not codependent, like two matchsticks leaning against each other. Codependent love topples very easily. It doesn't last. And over 90% of relationships start out codependently until they learn through that love. Love is simply bringing one and one together, making one whole. That is love. So now I'd like to tell you a little bit about what it means to love the tough way, tough love. Course in Miracles makes it so beautifully. Listen to this. This is taken from A Course in Miracles. It says, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small doesn't serve the world, and there's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We're always afraid of saying something wrong or hurting other people, and all the time is because we are afraid of hurting ourselves. And the Course continues, we are born to maintain the glory in God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, but in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. We are liberated from our fears, and our presence automatically liberates others. And this is what is meant to love yourself. So, loving yourself is simply having enough toughness in you to face the truth that everything that you're going through, you created unconsciously. Oh yes, that's why it's a secret love. It's a secret fear. And love is the one thing we fear the most. And so when we seek it, we are seeking disappointment. We are seeking pain. Do not seek love, because you're telling yourself you are not love. Love is what you are. You are human being. Take this to heart and start now. Face the being that you are. Look at the things that you are creating that are painful. Look at this pain. Experience it as anxiety, as any fear, as suffering. And see how you are resisting from loving. And when you face that, that's tough love. That's unconditional love. That is loving yourself. So whenever you worry or complain about someone or something, or somebody abused you, stop abusing yourself and see what you're doing by such thinking. And when you compassionately look at it and see it and accept it and even learn to love it, because you respect whatever feeling arises in you, you are a feeling being, then that very love of yourself will liberate you. Thank you.